Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking a break from cooking videos, and today I want to show you some spring summer haul. I meant to release this video kind of back in April because I had bought some of these items back in April, including makeup, but with moving and everything and other things happening, I had to kind of take a pause, and I just kind of kept, some of these items still in their boxes to show as just like one long video of my summer haul. So mostly it's going to be clothes and makeup today with some other items. I have some dresses that I want to show you, and I also am going to show you how to kind of mix it with items you already have. So some of the items are not brand new, but the majority of them are. So I will kind of go through with the styles I got, what store I bought them at, and roughly the price. I don't have the exact prices for everything, but I'll give you a general idea. So the first item I'm going to start with is this cute striped dress that I got. This I got at Marshall's, and it's a Marc Jacobs dress. I'm sorry, Michael Kors dress. Wrong M. I really love the detail on this. I love these little golden clasps here. I only noticed that while I actually tried it on, but I do like your basic striped dress. It's a classic. You can wear it with a white blazer, with a jean jacket, with a black sweater or blazer for it to be a little bit more dressed up. You could wear it with flip-flops or sandals for it to be dressed down. Some gold jewelry or a hat for a summer look. So I like a dress like this. It's very versatile. The full price for it was over $100, and I got it for $29.99 at Michael's. So that's another place to get really good bargains for things that do have a designer label. So I apologize, I'm not using a tripod today, so we're just gonna try to get this video done with me just kind of holding my camera. And I don't have a steady cam right now, but I think it'll do for now. So I bought a couple of tops too. These are both from their same size, XL. That's the size I am at this point. But these are 9 West, and I got them at Kohl's. Also, they were on sale, so I think after sale price, they were about, I don't know, $20 or so each. What I love about them is they also can be worn really dressed down, like with khaki shorts or skirt, with leggings, or more dressed up for work. You could wear it with a formal skirt, formal pants, and I've worn them both ways. I've worn them casually, and I've worn them to work as well. And so because I like the style and the cut, and that it does cover your arms for a more conservative look if you are wearing it to work, and I mean like an office setting or a formal occasion, then this sleeve is really nice because it doesn't really show a lot of arm. You don't really need any kind of lining underneath it because it's dark, so you don't really need to wear a cami or anything under this kind of blouse. I like the little tassel detail here, and you could leave it open or tie it up, and it kind of just gives an extra like little accessory to this top. So I got it in this tiger print, I guess, too. So, and I got it in black. So whenever, my suggestion is if you find a style that you like and the fabric that you like, buy at least 2 or 3 of them. If you find a pair of, let's just say, office pants, and they're like a beige color, get the other neutral colors, like a navy blue, like a black or a gray. So that's just my suggestion, because I've regretted it when I only buy one and then I want it in a different color, and then it's either sold out or it's sold out in my size. So okay. This dress, I actually did wear it to an event, and it's really cute. It's really long. This print is popular. It's an Old Navy. They have both a jumpsuit version of this, and they also have, I believe, like a skirt of this, but this is a full size, like a long midi dress. So I got the style large petite, and this fits me really nicely. And I noticed that the reason why it fits nicely without having to get it tailored or anything like that, or tying it up anywhere, is because it has this nice elastic back here. The entire back is elastic, so it really fits your shape nicely. really long. And so with this, a dress like this, you could wear flats like what I have here, and I did wear them with flats, but you could also dress it up and wear maybe bigger, chunkier heels like this. These are ones I already own, but when I bought the dress, I kind of had this in mind because the dress does go past my ankles. So if you want to kind of look tall in them, you kind of have to wear a really high shoe like this. Now, of course, in my mom life, I rarely wear this because I can't run after a toddler and wear these shoes and not break my neck. But if I was just going somewhere either without him or where I wouldn't have to do a lot of walking, like just kind of sitting, and it's maybe just a dinner party or something like that, or movies or something like that where you're just sitting majority of the time, I could wear shoes like this. These I bought back in 2017. So many years ago, I did wear shoes like this. It's kind of funny to me now, but I still have them. They're really good quality and good condition. These are Antonio Milani, genuine leather. So, you know, invest in nice shoes too, because they will last you for years if you take care of them. So that is my look there. Now, I'm not really going to try any of these on, but I think in future videos, especially as I get revved up more in my fitness plan, I do want to show these on camera. Also, because we moved, we are still in the process of buying some new furniture. And one thing I want is like a big, tall, full body mirror. So once I have that, that'll be easier for me to film something to where you can see the full outfit. Right now, I don't have a mirror big enough to show the whole outfit. So we're not doing that today, but more to come. And also, as a side note, my last video was me making the pork kebabs. I did end up making them, cutting them up into little pieces, almost putting them on skewers. The weather kind of turned bad, so I ended up just freezing them. So that's always an option. Just because you didn't cook it that day, you'll always have the option either to freeze it or cook it and freeze it cooked or part cooked. That will extend it for maybe another few weeks or a couple of months in your freezer. So that's another way just to save food, not waste food. Okay, so back to Old Navy items. Again, this top is from Old Navy. I bought this in white and this nice sage green. I'm really loving sage green for some reason. I've just kind of had this whole turn towards warmer tones, both in like furniture and home decor, but obviously also in my clothes and makeup. But I think I really like it because I just got tired of wearing black. I wore black a lot the last 3 years, probably since COVID. I've just been living in black leggings and black t-shirts, and it kind of just gets old. So this is my way of bringing color without it being too much. So again, this top can be worn with maybe a little sweater or a blazer. It could be worn to work, but I bought it more for casual events and just wear, you know, my everyday. It's nice and loose. The fabric is like a nice muslin cloth type, not as soft as real muslin cloth, but similar. I got it in white, but the white was a little bit too see-through and a little bit too just seemed off on me. The color, I guess the white was too white, so I like the sage green. So I would maybe get this in a black too. Then continuing with our sage green color, this is another midi dress. This one is from Target, and it was really affordable, and I love the fit of it because, again, it's snug up here, but not overly tight. It's airy, so you could still wear it, something like a pool, wear it outside because it's very airy. Fabric is light, so you can wear it in the summer. Again, can be dressed up or down. You could wear a leather jacket over it with boots, or you could wear it in the summer with just flip-flops, like I said, and a hat and some gold or silver jewelry. I really like the fit of this, and this was also around $25 or $30 Target, and I got it at Target.com, so they do sell this online, so you don't have to go to the store and try to find your size at the store. Generally, if you buy from their online website, you're more likely to get the size that you need and the cut and the style. Okay, this one is a large, not a petite, just a large. So again, I do petite when it's something long, because then if I don't select petite, I'm only 5'2", then it's almost extra long on me. It's 2 inches too long. So I buy petite, and a petite generally is just the length of the dress, not necessarily the rest of it. and the length of the sleeves. So for a dress like this that's already short and that already has short sleeves, I don't need a petite. So this is a large, again, a sage green, but it's got nice, cute flower patterns. I've considered even adding more embroidery to it. I mean, actually taking a thread, and because it kind of looks like embroidery, but if you were to go over it with actual thread, like a beige or a white here, you just add extra texture. You could even do beads and maybe do like a glittery bead. I don't know, you guys, let me know. I like sewing projects too. I cross stitch as a hobby, so I love embroidery and doing projects like that. So I don't do it much on actual clothes, but I usually just cross stitch things that are like decorations or as gifts. But like, you know, I've cross stitched like Christmas stockings before, and little you know, different images and different sets that I buy and then I frame them. I've cross-stitched teapots. I've cross-stitched monograms on like hand towels and stuff to give to people as gifts. But I've never really done much on clothes, but definitely can. All you would need to do is just put it on a sewing like embroidery circle, and then you would put in the detail here, here, here. You would have to probably hand wash it after that, but anyway, it's just a thought I had. So if you want to see more embroidery and stitching and things and sewing and projects of that nature, let me know. I can film something. Pockets. I always love a good pocket because you can always just throw your keys in there, or your phone, and that's always convenient too, especially for us mamas on the go. And then lastly, I wanted to show you, this is about last season. This is Sonoma. I believe this is Kohl's too. About this last season, but it's, again, that sage green, and it's also that striped look that I like. And because it's just sage green and beige, this makes it a dress. It's got a little ruffle on the bottom here. That's so easy to wear with like almost pretty much any shoe. I've worn it with black flip-flops. I plan to wear it with these. You can wear it with cream, dark brown, beige, a white sneaker for a really casual look, or heels if you want to dress it up. So, but I generally prefer more casual. So there you go. Those are my dresses. Now I'm excited about these shoes. I used to own a version of these that did not have the back strap. They were like a snake that just kind of went through, and it was more like truly a flip-flop. And it didn't have like this buckle here. It just kind of had the lower piece. These are Antonio Milani genuine leather sandals. I got these at Dillard's. These were pricier. I believe these were $120. But the quality is so good that these will last you years. Again, if you take care of them. And what I mean by that, clean them off after wearing them. Use a leather cleaner and leather preserver on your shoes and your purses too, and they'll last a lot longer. And I believe this is an Italian brand, so, you know, Italians make really good quality shoes. These are gotten 5.5 because I normally wear 6, but when it's a sandal, usually a 6 is a little too long. Like this toe area is always too long for me. So that's always a suggestion to me, my suggestion to other women. When you go shopping, open-toed sandals like this, or anything that's really tight fitting on your foot, like something you wouldn't wear a sock with. Like for example, ballerina flats, you would not really wear a heavy sock with that. So you can always go down a half a size. That'll make the shoe fit better. I used to work at a shoe store, so there's my tip to you. Okay, so that's that on shoes. And again, I already showed you these that I had from before. These would look good with pretty much any of the dresses I already showed you. Any of the sage green, this dress, this midi dress would also look really cute with these tall shoes, just because it's going to give you that height, because the dress is hiding a lot of your legs and your height. So these are a great combo for everything. So I'm kind of going with like a gold theme here, if you can tell. I also have bought a lot of gold jewelry recently, yellow gold. So my rings, a lot of my bracelets, and a lot of my earrings are with a yellow gold base. So I'm kind of sticking to that, and then if you buy shoes in that same metallic color, it makes it a lot easier to match things up quickly. Now from last season, another item I want to show you is my Marc Jacobs purse. This is that camera bag. Pricey. This was, I think, over $300 because I bought it brand new. But you could probably get it in an outlet cheaper, or you know, a consignment store. Those are always great options to where you can get name brands, designer labeled purses or clothes, but much cheaper prices. But this was a gift. This was my Mother's Day gift last year, so I'm very happy with it. I like how easy it is to wear. But what I wanted to show you is that the strip on this purse, and it's removable, is, I guess it's a dusty rose, and then it's also that sage green. So if I'm wearing it with any of these dresses, you can see it matches, and it's got that gold detail. So I love that for sure. And I love like the light pink in this. Again, I used to own a lot of black, silver, and like cool toned colored purses. This one is more warm tone, and I like it. It's new, it's different, but it goes with my, you know, shoes I have, a lot of the jewelry that I have, and a lot of other accessories that I have. So again, think through what accessories you own and kind of style around that, instead of buying something. If I bought something like a bright red dress, it would not really go with this purse. So think through things like that. Think through what you already own. Another item, this is kind of random, but this is a Better Homes and Gardens candle. I had more home items, but after we moved, I kind of put everything back in its places. So even though I bought a lot of new things, they've already been kind of put away. So I'll save home decor for another haul when I'm buying maybe more things. But for some of the rooms, and maybe do a quick like home tour of some of the rooms to show you kind of how I decorated different things, bathrooms and my kitchen. I still have to do a pantry reorganization, that kind of stuff. But one of the items I bought is the soft cashmere and amber candle. It smells so nice. For me, I'm very picky about the scent. I think a lot of people are. And I bought this one because it has like it's woodsy but floral at the same time, and it's not too sweet. So it's really nice. And so everyone in the house kind of likes this candle, but I burned this one in our bedroom. So that's a really nice scent. It's hard to find a good scent, especially for like rooms where you want to be relaxed. So this was from Walmart. So I just wanted to point that out because you don't really have to go to like Yankee Candle and get super expensive candles each time. There's more affordable options with just as great a scent. Target also has a good line of the less, I guess, high-end brand name candles. This is a brand, but it is much more affordable. I think the candle was like $10 or $15. So, and they have a bunch of other options to choose from. So there you go. I also use wallflower plugins from Bath and Body Works. So next time I go there and do a haul, I can include some of the scents that are my favorite from that store. And then lastly, this Coach purse. Oh my, I bought this back when I was in grad school. So 2007. That's how long I've had this purse. But purple is my favorite color. I always loved it. I love that it has hearts. And this is like the Marc Jacobs version of it, but many, many years ago when the crossbody look kind of started to become a thing. So it's been a thing since 2007. So for all of you Gen Zs out there, you didn't start the trend, okay? It started way back in 2007. So and it's real leather, and I also like it because you could put very few things in here. It's got a card holder pocket, enough space in there for a phone, keys, and like a lipstick, and you're ready to go. What I like about this is that a floral print dress like this, anything with a pink or purple in it, matches. And I have some lavender dresses too, so that would go with that. So I think that's a great pair. And I'm glad I still have this purse. I did not give it away or throw it away or donate it or anything or sell it. So I love it. And it's actually kind of hard to find this style of Coach bags now. So there you go. And then another option are these loafers. And again, see, I like, majority of the time I do wear flats, but these are, at least they kind of elevate the look. It's more than a flip-flop. They're beige. These are, I believe, are also authentic Italian leather. These are from Banana Republic. Yeah, made in Italy. size 6, and they were full price. They were like over $200, but I think I got them on clearance at like for like 110 or something like that. But they're also great, can be worn to work with like black slacks, or it can just be worn casually. Again, a dress like this, or maybe one that's a little bit more structured, like a dress with like stripes. Anything that has angles in the print would go well with a shoe like this, because it's a very structured shoe. So that's it for my kind of clothes for the summer. And they all blend well with items I already have. And then let's move on to the makeup. Okay, so I moved over here to my table, and I wanted to show you this table actually. I first bought it for like a drawing table, like just to have an extra table in my office. But then I thought, wow, this is actually a really nice style for a makeup table. So it's got 2 pull-out drawers, and I've already got some organizers in here. And I will be organizing these into a makeup table. And then over here I'll have my 2 mirrors, one that's lit and one that's a magnifying mirror. And then have, you know, some of my brushes and things out. So stay tuned for that. I do want to do like a makeup tutorial as well. I just have to, you know, first set up this whole area first, and have like a nice chair, have some better lighting. That way I can do my makeup here, but also film makeup for future videos. So anyway, moving on to what my haul is. Again, some of these items I did buy back in March and April. Some I've started using, some I haven't touched at all. So let me show you what I got. So back in March, I kind of wanted something, a new palette that would be kind of vibrant. And like I said, I bought some more pink and lavender type of clothes. And I realized I hadn't really bought anything super colorful as far as an eye palette in a long time. I like these circular shapes. They remind me of, you know, the MAC makeup, the pods and their palettes. Some of the colors remind me of MAC, but the fact that this is Morphe, and I think it was on sale for like $18, had all the colors that I was looking for. It's got the glitter, the shimmer, the matte colors, some neutrals, and then yet some that would really pop, especially if you put it on an eye shadow base. Very vivid. I'm excited to try that color, Sparked, and of course Virtual Violet. And what I like to do is also sometimes match these up with the eyeliner of that color. So like a really deep bluish dark purple eyeliner would look cool with that. Browns look good, really cool with a teal eyeliner, like in the corners or in your waterline. So this is obviously maybe not for your everyday, not for maybe some of these down here would be everyday, but some of the super shiny ones are more for party makeup, glam makeup, and artistry makeup, right? I enjoy doing artistry makeup, and I've done looks before with like really, really bright lavender or really bright teal. They're, I guess, not for everyone, but every now and then I like a super bright look. And I used to follow a lot of different channels, girls that did tutorials, ones that have launched their own lines, you know, like Jacqueline, and some other, I guess, makeup artists who ended up with some of their own lines at Sephora and at Ulta. But I like watching those. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know why they're not popular anymore. I'm still just as much into makeup. I've probably taken it down a few notches in the last couple of years, but that's just because I just don't have the time to sit down and do a full makeup look every day. But when I do go to an event, I like to do all of this, and then also do lashes. Either right now I actually have eyelash extensions. I can do a video on that too. They're really nice. I don't have to put on lashes or mascara every day, but they're pricier. But even putting on a strip or even half a strip on your eyelashes also makes a big difference, especially when you're going with really vibrant colors like these that will really put the focus on your eye. You really do want to do lashes with that. But again, that's only for those who like that dramatic glam look. Maybe I'll do swatches of these later when I'm actually doing makeup, but this was really pretty. I really love the colors, and I'm excited to try it. I think the only one I've worn so far is this Neutral Space. I was looking for something that would be like a combination of these two, kind of kind of like the Soft Brown by MAC. If all of you MAC fans out there, MAC Cosmetics, if you know, you know. Soft Brown was a big hit. And bringing it back to MAC, I actually bought 2 new shades from them. And I already have like a custom made palette, but I bought these in just their pods. I thought these colors were really cool. This one is called Wet Clout, and this one is called Good Jeans. Now that says it all. I mean, good jeans. Everybody loves a pair of good jeans. This one, I love that it's not too blue, it's not too green, it's like something in between. It's like the good jeans, you know. This is the good eyeshadow color. This one, it seems like it kind of is similar to the combination of these two, but it's in person, it's really different. So to me, this is like a take on MAC's Soft Brown. I think Soft Brown is discontinued, or if it's not, it's really hard to find. So those two are awesome, just neutrals. Again, with a really bright teal eyeliner, that would look really cool, the combination there. And then I went with a lipstick that I just browsing their site, I saw it. This one's called Sellout. It's so pretty. Again, I'll swatch it later, but if you go in with kind of a heavy lip liner, something soft and only slightly shiny looks really cool. That's a really pretty color. It's like a pretty gentle soft pink, and that's just the right pink that I was looking for, because I did buy some makeup that's kind of corally, and so you don't want to wear a cool toned lipstick with that. Some of the colors here are corally, so this lipstick would look good like with that color, with some of these warm browns. It would look good with the purple too. So I have not worn it yet, but it looks really pretty, so I'm excited to try that. And then my go-tos, okay? This Clinique Super Powder Double Face Makeup Powder. I bought it, it's in my purse right now. I've probably bought it at least 10 times. I just buy the same thing over. Every now and then I change up the shade, but so far, I think the last 4 years or so, I've been this 02 Matte Beige. There you go. Sometimes they upgrade them, and so the packaging looks different. Clinique used to be green, like this like mid green. Now it's like a mirrored compact. It's cute too, but I just like the formula of this. And when you don't have time, like in a car, if you don't have time to bring out a whole foundation bottle and liquid concealer and a brush, and and mix all that up in your hand, and do it in the car, like if you don't have capacity for that, because it can get dirty and messy, and then put powder on, that's 4 different things you have to do in the car. This is all just, it's dry, but it's thick enough to go on like foundation. So it's a concealer and a foundation at the same time, and it's a powder. I mean, it's all 3 products in one, and you just apply it with the sponge that it comes in. That's it, and it's a dry product, so you don't get mess everywhere. This I like when I have 10 minutes to get ready. This is what I bring with me in the car, whether I'm going to daycare drop off, whether I'm going to work, whether I'm just need a touch up at lunch or something like that. This is a great one if you don't already have a full face of makeup. And it also serves as powder, so if you get greasy, oily during the day, have this in your car, in your purse, and it's great for touch-ups. Really recommend. And I have not found a double face foundation that's as good of any other brand. And I've even tried things like more high-end things like Dior and Chanel and just many other brands. They're not as good. Tried some low-end ones too, and they don't work as well. So Clinique is my, both for powder, for foundation generally. The other foundation that I have enjoyed is MAC foundation, but it does have a scent, and not everyone likes the scent. I don't personally prefer without a scent. And sometimes I do mix it up with like a drugstore. So I'll do like Pump of Clinique and then like Revlon or something, especially if I'm trying to go slightly darker. This is my Dior. It's called eyeshadow palette. It's called Soft Cashmere, and I love this. Even from the website, I could just tell these colors will work well on me. I have gray eyes, which is actually a unique color. So it sometimes it actually can be hard to find eyeshadow that looks right on your eyes. You want something dark but not too dark. So this works well because this kind of taupey gray, obviously the consistency is great. It goes on smooth like butter. I mean, it's great. You can do the shimmer in the corners. This is a really pretty shimmer. I mean, you can even use it as a highlighter. But this like really soft brown, it's a little bit more like a grayish brown actually wearing it. But combined with these two, it makes the corners really sharp. But something about like that slight little bit of gold in there is what will make the gray. I have like, I guess, greenish gray eyes. That makes my eyes pop way more. So I really love this. And then obviously with the black eyeliner too. So it's really pretty, but the colors are not like so jump at you like maybe like glitter like this. That's too, it's soft enough to wear, neutral enough to where you can wear this to work, to a more formal setting, and not necessarily a party, but you could also glam it up. So really love it, love the consistency. Sometimes I use the brushes, but I usually prefer to use my own brushes than the ones that come in here, but in a pinch. And again, if you're just in the car and this is all you have, this and this, you can do a whole look just with this. So that's great. Some new brushes that I got. And you all know you're supposed to, you know, throw out your brushes after a while, but how many of us actually do that? I do try to keep mine clean, and I have a special soap and a special cleaning tool for them. But I realized some of them I had so long that I think even the design of the brush is already outdated. So I upgraded. And these are not very expensive. This Morphe brush, it's just a regular blending brush, was only, I don't know, less than $10. And I was just like, you know what? If I can spend $10 at Starbucks, I can buy a new blending brush and not feel bad about it. Because I think sometimes those girls get so consumed, like, oh, I don't want to buy a brush. Like, I have a brush like that. But, you know, you forget that, first of all, this is going on your eyes. You don't want bacteria to live here. So unless you're washing this, like, literally every week, there's going to be bacteria buildup over time. The bristles are not as soft. So, you know, whatever brushes you have and you know you've had them for maybe 5 years, go ahead and dump them. I give you permission to dump them and get something newer and better. And same price, or maybe even less. This is the V204. This is really nice, and it's good for those mid-tones, you know, like a color like this to go all over your eyelid, or like this, or like that. Okay, then from Sephora, this is their professional line, and I love those brushes. I mean, they're easy to hold. They look elegant because they're like that nice shiny lacquered black. And I do like their professional line. This is just your thicker brush. This is for patting on, you know, the corners or the crease. You can see I've used it. This brush needs a rinse, but the quality is just great. And this is the Pro Shadow 14. And right next to it was this guy. And this one's also for packing on really bright colors or really dense colors. So an eyeshadow like that purple would work well. And again, when I actually do a tutorial, I can go way more into depth into what brushes I have and what to use with what. This one is 13. So they were kind of next to each other. And usually if the brushes are next to each other in the case at the store, then, you know, they're buddies. You kind of need both of them. So there's my new brushes, but now that I'm on the brush kick, I might go back and get more, because I know I definitely need some different, probably a different blush brush, and I probably also need a better either angled bronzer brush or more fanned out bronzer brush, if that makes sense. I'll show you which bronzer brushes I have and what I like and don't like about them. But let me tell you something. A long time ago, I was in St. Petersburg, Russia. I was there for a work trip a long time ago, probably now 8 years ago, something like that. And they have okay, lawnmower was going outside, so I think that died down. Okay, so going back to brushes, I was at a makeup store called Rive Gauche I think it's a French makeup store, and they had a branch in St. Petersburg, Russia. And walking through there, and in Russian it's called Riv Gauche. Walking through that store, they had really cool, unique brushes, just because, you know, it is a foreign company. And they had something that was made out of genuine goat hair, and it was like the perfect bronzing brush. And it was like a kabuki brush. It was like really short, with like a really short handle, but it was like so nice and so perfect. I used it for a long time, but then the bristles started falling out at some point. But I just have never been able to find anything similar. I know Rihanna Beauty has some like kabuki brushes. I've tried some of them, but they're just not the same. So anybody knows what I'm talking about, send me a link. Real goat hair, soft bristle face brush, mainly for bronzing and blush. So speaking of blush, this is a new one that I bought recently. I had first wanted to get the Benefit one, Benefit Cosmetics, because I do have their bronzer, mini one. And I like their coral blush, but when I went in the store, when I went into Ulta, I swatched this one and I swatched theirs. And what I realized is, even though this one is more shiny and it's got more of a gold tint to it, on the hand, it just looked better. The other one was also coral, but it was so matte that I just thought my cheeks would just kind of look almost like eyeshadow. This has just the right combination of coral and pink. Really nice formula, glittery, and is buildable. So you can do a very light sweep on the cheeks or into your forehead, or do 2-3 layers to get a really nice color if you're trying to go for a more dramatic look. So I really love that, and it does come with this little brush. This brush is not so great for this, but again, if this is all you had, that's better than nothing. And you can always use your fingers too. Now this Smashbox palette, this is one I love, and I've had versions of this. I've had sticks from the liquid contouring sticks. They're great too, but they just take more effort to blend, I feel like. So Smashbox sticks are great for contouring, but their powders are great too. And so this is your bronzer, this is your contouring, that's your highlight. I hardly ever use the highlight because I like a shimmery highlight, but these two together are great. You can mix them together. Sometimes I do that, but generally I just try to stick to this, especially if I'm wearing cool tone makeup or just very neutral makeup. I do this. This tends to give me a little bit too much kind of sun and yellow. And again, maybe if I had a better bronzing brush that kind of did an overall smooth finish on the edges of the face, instead of just like that, you know, with this brush, that bronzer is going to go on and it's kind of almost, you're going to have to blend a lot for it to look natural. This is going to give you a stripe. So this brush is best for the contouring aspect, either just with the contouring shadow here, the cool tone, or mixing them together. Sometimes I mix them together and then just do contour. And the product is great. It is easy to blend, but again, if you're doing a full bronzer, that might not be the greatest brush for the bronzer piece. I would use a much bigger brush with like more like a fan, with a fan shape. So there you go. That's my makeup haul for now for the summer. And I have a lot more makeup products, but I guess as I start to put this makeup table together and a dresser, I have extra storage here, extra cabinet too, that I bought to put all my other beauty products in there. Everything from, you know, hair dryers, hair straighteners, rollers, what have you. They'll all be in like a beauty dresser basically. And then one last item I want to show you is these organizers. And these are really cute. They're really affordable. They're from Target, and one pack is only like $3. I love that they come in this mint color. So for both my beauty makeup, I'm going to use these to organize that. And I've also used some of them in the white color for my desk in my office. So, and then I have some more white ones, and I think I'll take these down to the kitchen because I always have drawers that need some organization in the kitchen too. So if you needed cute organizers, here it is. Target has them. You can see all the different shapes they have. They have like your regular rectangle. You have longer ones for like either pencils or hairbrushes, combs, small squares. This would be like for items like Q-tips. For an office, it'd be like paper clips, and you can separate them all out. So, and the fact that just one pack is only like $3, it's great. They come in white, mint, and gray, I believe. So thank you so much for watching this haul. I hope it gave you some new ideas, new inspiration, or you just had fun looking at makeup. Whatever it was, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more fun videos on makeup and shopping.